Nice. Well, whatever happens, happens. Good luck to you. It's range up, damage up, something else. What else is it? Jesus juice. Boy. Yeah, damage up, range up, tier height up. Jesus juice. I knew I had it right. It's the Jesus juice item in Isaac. 0.5 damage up, 0.25 range up, 0.5 tier height up. Yes. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Steve Plays PUBG on Xbox with my main man Jason. How's everybody doing? Lubba ubba ub ub. Release. I probably should have I put up an episode. There's an episode going up that the name of which is King of the Passive Aggressive Hill. It's Caleb on top of the building killing everybody who tries to come up to get him, and then whining at me about my music. You killed like 4 people up there. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a channel refactor right now. I'm trying to figure out what's the best schedule going forward for various videos. Because I'm realizing that recently I'm having trouble making myself make videos in certain games. Like, I'm burned out in some of them, so like I kind of like don't want to make videos of them anymore. And if I was a more successful YouTube channel, I would just look at my viewing numbers and be like, oh, I guess I'll keep making these because people are watching them. But because I get like 2 to 6 viewers per video, I can just do whatever the hell I want because it's not like it matters. XCOM, which is strange considering I only have like 13 episodes up, but that game is easy for me to get burned out on because the difficulty can be frustrating sometimes. It's not just that it's hard, it can feel really unfair sometimes. And as much as that's true for the base game, ratchet that up by a factor of like 3 for the long war. Are you just saying that, or is that true? You don't even care about Game of Thrones. Why are you telling me this? Well, I appreciate it, but it was just weird for you to put it up. Apparently, every episode of Season 8 is going to be 2 hours long. That's because there's only going to be 6 of them. And then it's over. That's the end of the show. Well, I mean, the last 2 episodes of Season 7 were like an hour and a half long. I wouldn't be surprised. It would basically mean that Season 8 was actually like the same length as Season 2 plus 2 episodes. I'd believe it. It's definitely a believable statement. Did you get to the eventful wedding yet, Jason? That I was talking about, or have you not watched? You've only he's already seen the red wedding. Stop spoiling shit in a show you've literally seen one episode of, you dirtbag. You can't because of the content of our previous conversation about the show, where I disowned you as a friend.
Don't take that invite.
because of your stubborn refusal to even give it a shot.
The Lannisters send their regards.
See, you don't get to say that.
But in the book, it says something about one of the specific Lannisters, but he has nothing to do with the Red Wedding.
Yeah, see, now you're just aping things that I said last time. You're just repeating things that you heard me say. Like, this is not original. It's not original content. Did we lose Jason?
Or two. It would sort of be like a in the last episode of Steve plays PUBG on Xbox.
No, this is not a recap. This is him just literally. This is if he started the episode over and started playing it from the beginning, but talking over the dialogue. I have an ump with some stuff in it, some stuff attached to it. So you're still on the first episode of season 4. You haven't watched the second one yet. Yeah.
You're only on season 4? I'm on 7.
Oh, that episode. Caleb, shut up. That episode has a lot of introduces one of my favorite characters, which is Oberyn Martell. I love when he's in the brothel with the Lannisters, and he walks up to the Lannisters and he's like, "Oh, you know why the whole world hates a Lannister? Because you think you're gold and you're lions, and your golden lions make you better than everyone." And then he stabs the dude in the wrist. Yeah, that's in the first one. That's in the episode you've seen. Yeah, he's a Martell. Martells don't like Lannisters for reasons that will become apparent. Actually, he told Tyrion the reason. He explained why.
Wait, what about Ramsay and his pet?
Oh God. Yeah, Ramsay's bit in that episode is terrifying as well, where they're chasing the girl through the woods. Ugh. God damn, he is just a vile human being. It might be time to start heading south soon. As far south as south goes. Okay, I'm done.
Wait, what episode is he on in season 4?
Episode 1. Caleb, I swear to God.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just didn't know what episode
I will remove you. I'll remove you from the party like so fast.
All right, so we won't talk about season 4. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't I don't plan on ruining anything for you.
It's one thing to actually have watched the show and spoiled it for people, but you don't even watch the show. So in order to spoil it, you would literally have to look up things about a show that you haven't seen.
You assume that I don't watch the show because I told you that I don't watch the show.
Okay, so were you lying? Yes,
I mean, I've seen more than one episode of the show.
Okay. I'm sorry, Caleb. When my friends tell me things, I assume they're not lying to me.
Well, I mean, I don't watch it religiously like you do, and I've never read the books.
Watching the show, watching a narrative show in its entirety is not religiously. That's just what you do with a narrative show. You have to watch every episode, or you're going to miss things.
Right.
It's not like missing an episode of The Big Bang Theory where it doesn't fucking matter. Though you could miss all of The Big Bang Theory and it wouldn't fucking matter.
Or like missing an episode of House. I mean,
Right.
you might miss something in the subplot between all the people, but the next episode
The
is
episodes
just another
are
case.
the episodes
Except for season 4, episode 8, where it is Lupus. It's Lupus in season 4, episode 8. You should go watch that one.
I don't know if you're aware, but I got the hell out of town because of Blue's coming. I have bits. I have AR bits. No vehicle.
That actually...
I have a holographic and I'm holding a red dot. An ump. Got another red dot. Caleb, what you're describing is the spectrum between episodic and what's the other? What's the opposite of
narrative?
No, there's a word for what I'm talking about, and I can't remember what it is. Well, episodic shows are self-contained. Each episode can be watched, and it by itself, it has a beginning, middle, and end, and its plot is self-contained. There might be stuff going on in the background that is persistent from episode to episode, but watching episodes out of order doesn't matter that much. Nowadays, many more shows are being made in a more long form, like where they're more long form narrative, where it's one long continuous story.
Right.
Yeah.
FM.
It's an anime, right? I've heard about it. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard the name. I always get it confused with Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academia, which is another anime, which has nothing to do with it, but they both have the word academia. Yeah, there's one that's got the like Boku no Academia or something like that. Nope. Have you seen the anime where they treat baking bread as serious business? I can't remember the name of it. Nope.
It's so funny because the only word I'm still stuck on the episodic thing, but the only word that comes to mind when I think of episodic is ataxia, which I know is like it's a medical thing, but
yeah, okay, so the name of the anime I'm talking about is called Yakitate Japan. Japan, and the Japan part is a pun because it's Japan as in obviously the country it's been made in, but it's Japan as in the word for bread, pan. Nope, but I heard a vehicle go past me. I'm hurting.
you can do it.
Do you have heels? Come here. I have a first aid I can drop you.
How does everybody feel about the U.S. officially quitting the UN Human Rights Council today?
I've made I have made a resolution to stop talking about current events on this show.
Okay. All right. So only when Rivers is in the room.
No, I don't want to talk about current events with anybody. I'm tired. I'm exhausted by it. I just want to play PUBG. I don't want to talk about current events. So the Yankees and Red Sox are still tied at the top of the division. I'm pretty excited about that.
That's current events. We can't talk about
That's
that.
not current events. That's sports. It's not current events.
It's a current event in sports.
Okay. Current events meaning like news,
Oh,
politics,
news articles.
world
Got it.
news, politics.
Did the Yankees play today?
They're both playing right now.
Red Sox up 1-0 in the bottom of the sixth.
Against the Twins. Against the Twins. I don't know what's going on with the Yankees playing Seattle, who we just left. The Yankees won.
Nah, the Yankees won 2-7.
2-7. I and Caleb are Red Sox fans. So
My wife is a Yankees fan.
your wife is wrong, actually. She's just actually incorrect. Is your wife actually a Yankees fan, or is she like...
No, she's actually a Yankees fan.
Okay, so she could like name members of the Yankees.
Yes.
Okay. I don't say that. I don't
we've
say that
actually
because
had
she's
that
a girl. I
discussion.
say that because there's a lot of Yankee fans who are not really fans. They just
He
they
was
go,
asking
oh,
if you were a bandwagon Yankees fan or if you
Yeah,
were
they're
like
like,
an
"Oh, yeah,
actual
yeah,
Yankees
look,
fan.
I'm a
like you
Yankee
could like
fan."
name
I'm like,
players
"All right."
and stats
And
and
I was
like
like,
history and stuff
or like
that.
I'll talk to Yankee fans.
And I said yes, you can.
I'll say I'll talk to Yankee fans, and I'll be like, and they're like, oh yeah, I love the Yankees. Red Sox suck. I'm like, yeah, the Yankees, man. They got Aaron Judge. He's doing pretty well. Stanton hasn't been hitting really well though. I don't know if he's gonna be worth that contract. And they'll look at me with like the deer in the headlights look, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you were a fan of the Yankees. Apparently, I know more about the team you like than you do.
Stan had a good game yesterday.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna call yourself a fan of a team, be a fan of the team. Know what's going on with them. Like, or when they're
Well,
like, oh yeah, I'm a
what's-
fan of the Yankees. How are they doing? Why don't you know? That takes very little effort to know. You just look at the standings. You do it once a day. You go, I got how the Yankees doing. Oh, okay,
I mean,
right, they're winning.
Giancarlo Stanton went 4 for 5 yesterday with two RBIs. So
good
I mean,
for him.
maybe he's coming out of that slump.
I'm sure he's gonna be perfectly fine, but you know how Yankees and Red Sox fans are. If you give somebody a big contract and they don't immediately
dude.
blow the doors off the place, they're like, "Boo, you sucks. Why do we pay him all this money?" It's like, dude, you gotta give the guy a chance. It's not always gonna happen right away. There's gonna be some. I'm gonna be run over.
Right.
I'm gonna be run over very soon
He's
by
like
this guy.
He's like 60 for 260 or something like that. So this season.
I see this. I see this. I took some shots at that guy.
I'm waiting for them to die so I can get in the lobby.
Yeah, fuck off. He was at the tree. He's at the tree 40. Tree 40.
No, that'd be Tree Fitty.
Yep. That was my assessment as well. Motherfucker was absolutely appropriate.
What is it? All right. Seriously?
Okay. Are you offering it? Nice. About the couch, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, the cop descends into the. Yep. I'm very aware of the bit. Kyle's one of my favorite comedians. You can't surf cop us right now, man. You're on duty. It's like it's as if he was like supposed to be an undercover cop, but didn't like just wore his normal uniform. It was like, what's everybody looking at? Did I forget to change? Son of a bitch. Oh. I'm inviting him.
I mean, I'm waiting
And
for
while
an invite.
that is occurring, I will say thanks for watching, everybody. If you hope you enjoyed that, if you did, click the like button and subscribe for more in the future. That helps me out a great deal. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified every time I put up a new video. And we'll see you next time.